Hello, YouTube. Welcome back. Mo here. And today I'll be talking about Nothing, the brand Nothing, and about yesterday's keynote. But before that, I want to say that I am excited for the Nothing phone. I believe it's going to change how the Android smartphone, generally works. If you're new and you don't know about Carl Pie or the brand Nothing, let me walk you through a brief history about this man Carl Pie. So, Carl Pei was one of the founders of OnePlus. Hmm? And for some reason, you don't know what OnePlus is. It's generally a smartphone brand like iPhone or Samsung, Oppo, Vivo, that kind of stuff. So, OnePlus was one of the first devices to come into the market that had flagship specs at an unbelievably low price or competitive price. And compared to the market, it was very well priced. It had flagship level specs, and the phone was a huge hit, and it gained a lot of traction in the smartphone industry. So the OnePlus brand, it was everywhere. Everybody wanted a OnePlus phone, and if you're asking why are people so interested in this phone, it's simple. OnePlus used to be one of the Android phones that came close to what iPhone is, right? In terms of performance, user experience, etc. Any person that owned a OnePlus phone, specifically the 3T, the 6T, the 6T McLaren, the 7 Pro, the 7T, the 7T McLaren, the 8, the 8 Pro, and the 8T, like till these models, everyone that used or still use these models, like I've mentioned, know what I'm talking about. Undisputed performance, amazing performance, also amazing user experience. I have a OnePlus device. It's the 7 Pro, and I love it. This is here. It's right here. Focus. Yes, this is the OnePlus 7 Pro. It has never failed on me. It's an amazing device. I still use it, even if it's 3-4 years old. It's still it's still new. Whenever someone sees this phone, they're like, "Oh, which phone is that? Is it a Samsung?" No, it's OnePlus. Yeah. To this day, like 2022, I've beat the shit out of this phone, and I still use it. I love it. The phone has never failed me. So OnePlus is basically just like Apple, and the reason why Apple is the number one brand, it's because of its amazing performance, the user experience, like software. That's what I'm saying. That seamless user interface where the person can interact with the smartphone, the hardware, and everything. It's seamless, as well as the ecosystem. Apple's ecosystem is like beyond amazing. It is a seamless interaction between the various Apple devices. Nobody has come close. No other smartphone manufacturers have come close to this, which leads to the downfall of OnePlus, basically. So what happened was, during the past few years, OnePlus has been slowly increasing the product of the price from budget friendly to flagship budget. For me personally, it's not an issue. Okay, it's understandable. Apart from good software experience, the OnePlus has tried to increase the quality in the hardware department. Like oxygen noise is like amazing, but they've tried to better themselves in the hardware department, like better displays, better cameras, trying to make the phone look more premium, wireless charging, waterproof. This adds up, right? It's understandable. Then all of a sudden, when 80 and the Nord was announced, Carl Pei, the former co-founder as well as CEO of OnePlus, suddenly resigns from the company. His main reasoning was the company lost its initial roots from providing products that are quality oriented to being profit oriented, which was true. The latest OnePlus devices they're bad, they're not good, they're overly priced, and slowly OnePlus became more like Oppo. In my personal opinion, it started becoming like the Oppo Vivo brand. Huh? The main reasoning was the new OnePlus 10, right? It's only launched in certain parts of Asia, so it's not available worldwide. OnePlus has always named its charging as Warp Charge. So whenever it's their fast charging name. So when suddenly the OnePlus 10 Pro, when it came out, guess what was the charging name? It was named Wook charging. Guess which other company has that similar name, Wook charge? Oppo has that name. The name is Oppo is the one that has that name when you plug in the charging. It's in MKBHD's video. When he plugs the charger, you can see it's written Wook charge. I believe all the OG users and fans of OnePlus, including myself, have slowly lost interest in these new OnePlus devices. They are not only very expensive, they don't perform very well. Like, whatever they claim, they don't achieve it, especially the cameras and all that stuff. You are well off buying an iPhone for that same price, like the iPhone 12 or maybe the iPhone 13, the one with the two cameras. Now, regarding my opinion about the Nothing One phone, okay, that's what you all are here for. My hopes for this Nothing Phone 1 is to get back that old software experience in a new phone. An amazing smartphone, that's all. High quality smartphone that doesn't let us down, that doesn't keep on hanging up on us, Even big flagships, once the memory is full or once you put an SD card, the phone starts going downhill real fast. Like within 2 years, your phone starts hanging up, and so sometimes apps take longer to open. That's OnePlus. It's like snappy in when it comes to that, and you can really push the limits of the phone. Really, you can push it. This OnePlus 7 Pro that I have, I've I've used this to the max. I even download most of my downloading big files. I do it in this one. If we get an amazing phone with decent hardware, okay, the Nothing phone. If the Nothing phone 1 is an amazing phone with with amazing software as coupled with good hardware at a reasonable price, I believe if that happens, every OnePlus fan will buy this phone immediately, including myself. I really hope that the Nothing becomes the Apple in the Android world. We really need it. And that's what Carpi did. If you're confused with what the keynote or the Nothing event was all about, it's basically Carl Pye telling us that the brand Nothing, it's a smartphone company, it's not just an audio company, and he wishes to provide the consumers with a fast smartphone with decent hardware, amazing software, and the most important part, to build an ecosystem where everything communicates flawlessly. That's what we need. We don't have devices in the Android ecosystem that does that, right? So basically, to become an Apple, to become to copy what Apple does in the Android world. That's it. And also to raise some money, he wanted to do that. He's just announced that he wanted to raise 10 million. So yeah. So thanks for watching. I guess I wish Carl Pye and the Nothing brand all the best. Us OG OnePlus users, you have all of our support. I know there are people that still uses the OnePlus 6T, the OnePlus 6, and they say it's still an amazing phone. Even after 6-7 years, the phone works really good. So I hope we get a product like that. And I wish the Nothing brand all the best. You have our support. I hope we get back the OnePlus that we never had. So yeah, help me reach, if you have liked this video, help me reach 100 subs. Peace.